Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into a topic that most people talk about, but almost no one truly understands: the female body. You see, for centuries, men have admired women, desired women, even written poetry about women. But very few have truly understood the psychology behind how a woman's body, mind, and emotions are connected. A woman's body isn't just physical. It's emotional, spiritual, and deeply psychological. It's a mirror of her thoughts, her safety, her desires, and her intuition. And once a man understands this connection, he begins to see women not through the lens of attraction, but through the lens of awareness, empathy, and truth. So today I want to share with you the untold psychology behind the female body, the things every man must understand if he truly wants to connect, love, and communicate with a woman on a deeper level. Let's begin. The first thing every man needs to know is this: a woman's body is not just something to be looked at. It's something that speaks. Her body is a language of emotion, constantly expressing what she feels, even when her mouth says nothing at all. Most men only hear what a woman says. The wise ones, however, pay attention to what her body communicates. When she feels safe, her body softens, her shoulders drop, her breath deepens, her eyes meet yours longer. These are not random signals. They are physical responses to emotional comfort. Her body is literally telling you, "I feel safe here." But when she feels disrespected, unseen, or emotionally disconnected, her body stiffens. She folds her arms, looks away, her tone changes, her steps quicken. This isn't attitude, it's protection. Her nervous system is communicating before she even realizes it. You see, women evolved to survive through emotional awareness. Their bodies are designed to detect energy, tone, and micro expressions faster than words can form. So, when a man raises his voice or withdraws emotionally, her body senses danger. When a man speaks with calm confidence and kindness, her body relaxes. It recognizes safety. Psychologically, this happens because of the amygdala, the emotional processing center of the brain. In women, it's more responsive than in men. It picks up subtle emotional cues and sends signals to her body instantly. That's why her emotions often seem faster, more reactive. They're meant to be. So when you're with a woman, understand, you're not just talking to her ears, you're speaking to her body. Her posture, her gaze, her tone, and even her breathing are forms of communication. Learn to listen without needing her to say everything, because a woman's body always tells the truth, even when her words don't. Now, here's where it gets even more fascinating. Behind every emotion, behind every smile, every tear, every burst of laughter, is a complex and beautiful biological intelligence. The female body is an orchestra of hormones, each one influencing how she feels, thinks, and connects. Let's talk about a few of them. Estrogen, for example, enhances emotional sensitivity and communication. It allows women to pick up on micro expressions, subtle tone changes, and emotional shifts that men often miss. That's why she can sense when you're hiding something, even when you think you're calm. Her brain, enhanced by estrogen, reads the details your logic overlooks. Then there's oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's released during deep conversation, hugs, eye contact, and intimacy. This hormone strengthens trust and connection. When a woman feels emotionally connected, her oxytocin rises, making her feel safe and loved. But when she feels distant or betrayed, her oxytocin drops, and her body reacts with stress, anxiety, or withdrawal. And finally, there's dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It's what drives excitement and anticipation. When she flirts, when she laughs, when she feels seen, it's dopamine lighting up her brain. That's why emotional attention from a man she admires can make her heart race faster than physical touch ever could. This hormonal balance explains why her moods can shift. She's not emotional in a negative way. She's in tune. Her body responds dynamically to emotional environments. It's a sign of emotional intelligence, not instability. Her hormones are not weakness, they are wisdom. A woman's body is designed to sense connection and energy long before words are exchanged. Her emotions guide her decisions, protect her boundaries, and deepen her connections. But here's the mistake many men make. They try to reason with her emotions logically. They want to fix what she feels instead of feeling what she feels. You don't connect with a woman by debating her emotions. You connect by holding space for them. When she's upset, she doesn't always need answers. She needs presence. When she's happy, she doesn't need control. She needs celebration. Her body chemistry thrives on emotional resonance. That's why when a man listens deeply, holds her, and stays emotionally grounded, her body begins to trust. That's not manipulation. That's understanding human connection at its purest level. So, the next time you're with a woman, remember, her emotions are not mood swings. They are messages. They are her body's way of saying, I'm trying to find balance. Help me feel safe in this moment. That's the untold psychology most men never learn, and it's the key to emotional mastery in relationships. Now let's go even deeper. For a woman, there is no separation between her body, her mind, and her heart. They move as one. When she feels emotionally connected, her body opens. Her laughter becomes fuller. Her eyes shine brighter. Her presence feels lighter. She radiates warmth and softness, not because of how she looks, but because her emotions and body are in harmony. But when she feels disrespected, unseen, or emotionally neglected, that harmony breaks. Her body tenses. Her energy turns cold. Even her voice changes. And the man who doesn't understand this thinks, she's just moody. No, she's disconnected. Her emotional safety has been compromised. The psychology behind this is simple. When a woman feels emotionally unsafe, her nervous system activates a survival response called fight, flight, or freeze. It's not a choice. It's a biological reaction to protect her energy. That's why emotional connection always comes before physical connection. You can't touch her body if you haven't touched her mind. You can't win her loyalty if you don't respect her emotional world. Her body is intelligent. It only relaxes when her heart feels understood. So if you want to connect with a woman deeply, build emotional safety. Speak gently. Listen deeply. Be consistent. Don't make her guess your intentions. Show her clarity. Don't rush to touch. Create comfort first, because when she feels emotionally seen, her entire physiology changes. Her cortisol, stress hormone, drops. Her oxytocin rises. Her heart rate syncs with yours. This is not just romance. It's science. That's why a woman's love feels magnetic. Her entire body, mind, and heart align when she feels connection. She doesn't give herself halfway. She gives completely. And that's what makes her so powerful. A woman's body is not a mystery. It's a masterpiece, you see. Men often say, I'll never understand women. But the truth is, women are not meant to be understood logically. They're meant to be felt. A woman's body is a living expression of her emotions, intuition, and energy. Every reaction has meaning. Every silence has weight. Every smile has a story. The more you observe, the more you realize she's not unpredictable. She's beautifully responsive. If you bring peace, she glows. If you bring chaos, she shields. If you bring safety, she opens. If you bring understanding, she stays. That's the untold psychology behind the female body. She is not just reacting to you. She's mirroring the energy you create. Her emotions aren't weakness. Her intuition isn't mystery. Her body isn't confusion. It's communication in its purest, most human form. The real lesson for men. So, what should every man take away from this? Don't just seek to be desired, seek to be understood. Don't just chase her body, learn to connect with her soul. Don't just hear her words, listen to her silence. Because when a woman feels emotionally safe, she becomes her most radiant, powerful self. Her energy becomes nurturing, passionate, and alive. And here's the most beautiful truth. When a man creates emotional safety, he doesn't just win her love. He awakens her peace. You see, a woman's body doesn't just respond to love. It responds to presence, respect, and energy. The more grounded you are, the more she trusts you. The more honest you are, the more she opens to you. The more patient you are, the more her heart connects to yours. That is real attraction. That is real masculinity. The psychology behind the female body isn't about control. It's about connection. It's about understanding that women are designed with emotional intelligence that complements logic, not opposes it. The moment you start to see women through this lens, everything changes. You stop arguing and start listening. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop misunderstanding and start connecting, because a woman's body and emotions are not your battlefield. They are your guidebook to intimacy, respect, and genuine love. So to every man listening, if you truly want to understand women, don't look at her body as a puzzle to solve. Look at it as a language to learn. Listen with your eyes, your energy, and your patience. And to every woman watching, never shrink your emotions to make others comfortable. Your depth, your intuition, your feelings, they are your power, not your weakness. The world needs your empathy, your warmth, your strength. Because when women stand in their truth, the world becomes softer, wiser, and infinitely more human. I'm Jessica Opare. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more truth about psychology, relationships, and emotional power. And remember, when you understand the psychology behind love, if you stop guessing and start connecting, because understanding her body isn't about decoding her, it's about honoring her.